wabarakatuh. Hello, this is me Alvira, and today in this video I will teach you about simple past tense and present perfect tense. And besides I teach you about simple past tense and present perfect tense, I will tell you what the difference between simple past tense and present perfect tense. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now let's get started with simple past tense. First, I will tell you simple past tense is something or event that happened in the past or action that started and ended in the past. And simple past tense also use a specific of time. And for simple past tense, it's very important to use a specific time to show this is simple past tense. It's important. And simple past tense also can use the repeated action in the past. Its name indicator. Its name frequency indicator. Frequency indicator show how often that you repeated that action. Now I will give you the form of simple past tense. The form of simple past tense is subject plus verb to and plus use the adverb of time. The adverb of time, this is important because to show this is past tense. The adverb of time such as yesterday, last week, last month, and another else. Okay, now I will give you the example. I ate this food yesterday. Here we see I as a subject. Ate used verb to, and yesterday it used adverb of time, and this is show this sentence is past tense. Okay, now we continue to the second example. For the second example, I went to the college every day last week. Here in these sentences, I use a repeated action every day. It is an indicator of frequency. But past tense, why past tense? Because I used last week. I used the adverb of time last week. Let me see. They went, they subject, went verb to, and every day is indicator of frequency. Last week is adverb of time, and these sentences show that the sentences show that past tense. Okay, that is the explanation about simple past tense. Now we continue to present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is something action or something or action or event that happened recently or just happened, or when there is the connection between past and the present, or something that started in the past and still continuing in the present. Okay, here the form of these tenses is subject plus have or has plus past participle. Okay, here the difference between past tense and present perfect tense. To form the form, in present perfect tense, use has or have and use past participle as or verb 3. Okay, here I will give you the example. First example, I have already eaten this food. Now we see from these sentences, I as a subject. Here use have. Of course, this form of present perfect tense. And here there's already. It means this action is just happened or still recently happened, or still there is the evidence of the action. For example, the subject still feel full or still left the plate of this food. It means it just happened. Okay, and the last is fruit tree. Here we see fruit tree is eaten. Okay, now we see from these sentences this is present perfect tense. And now I will give you the second example. They have been married for 3 years. Now we see from these sentences is they as a subject, have, and use verb 3, married. Here we see why these sentences become present perfect tense. We see there is the connection between the past and the present. Here they have been married for 3 years. It means now they still married. Okay, when as we see from the sentences too, we see that something that began or started in the past and still continuing in the present. Sorry. It means from the past up to now they still married. Okay, get it? Okay, now I will give you the difference between past tense and present perfect tense. First, we see from the example. First example, I have already eaten this food. Here, why? This is why present perfect tense, because this action recently or just happened. And here use have and use verb 3. Okay, and here the indicator of present perfect tense, there's already. Okay, here there's already. Why already? Because it shows the action is recently happened. If past tense, I ate this food yesterday, it means the subject no longer feel full, or the action is already happened in the past and ended in the past, and there is no the evidence or there is no the connection between the past and the present. Okay, get it? Now I will give you another example between past tense and present perfect tense. For past tense, he borrowed my car yesterday. For present perfect tense, the example, he has borrowed my car today. Now we see the difference between these two sentences. The first past tense, we see he borrowed my car yesterday. Here already very clearly that he borrowed yesterday have already happened in the past and ended in the past, and there's no the connection between the past and the present. It means that's already happened and already finished in the past. Now the second example, he has borrowed my car today. It means he borrowed the car and still continuing today, and he still borrowed the car today. Okay, get it? Now if you want to easier or make you easy for look the where is the past tense and perfect tense, you just see the time. Okay, it's important to see the time, because if past tense, it's clearly or use adverb of time. The time is clearly if there's no adverb of time, or there's no time a specific like a past tense. Of course past tense use a specific time. If there's not the specific of time, it's mean present perfect tense. If past tense is finished time and present perfect tense is unfinished time. Okay, maybe until here my explanation about past tense, present perfect tense, and the difference between past tense and present perfect tense. I hope you understand this video, and thank you for watching. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.